Do you or a loved one struggle with depression? It's a condition that weighs heavily on the hearts and minds of millions worldwide. I'm Dr. Grant Lissiter, and today we're going to discuss how chiropractic care may be a tool in the battle against depression. Let's dig in and get started in 10 seconds. Let's go. Hey, I'm Dr. Grant. Welcome back. Let's get started on the path to your greater life right now. Before we get into this topic today, if you are suffering with depression and are considering harming yourself, please dial 988 from any phone for the Suicide Crisis Lifeline. Our world is better with you in it. Depression is a word that carries a lot of weight. According to the 2023 update from the World Health Organization, 280 million people are struggling with depression worldwide. And according to the CDC, rates of suicide reached an all-time high in the US in 2022, increasing 3% from 2021. Sadly, the CDC data shows that 49,449 people took their own lives in 2022. Depression impacts women 50% more than men. There are multiple types of depression, including major depression, persistent depressive disorder, manic depression, season effect disorder, psychotic depression, postpartum depression, and treatment-resistant depression, which impacts 1/3 of all depression sufferers where standard treatment methods are unsuccessful. Traditional treatment options for depression typically involve psychotherapy and medication, both of which may be helpful, but there are also drawbacks. A study published in September 2017 concluded that individuals taking antidepressant drugs were at a 33% increased likelihood of premature death when compared to those not taking antidepressant drugs. A 2017 article published in the British Medical Journal discussed the likelihood of individuals taking SSRIs, or selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, and concludes that there is an increased likelihood to commit suicide or murder when taking SSRIs. There are concerns with the pharmacological approach to depression, and in cases like resistant depression, individuals may not respond well to certain medications and may prefer to seek out alternative help. This is where chiropractic care may be helpful. Before we dive into the specifics of how chiropractic care can play a role in helping with depression, let's take a step back. It's important to understand that the mind and body are closely linked. Your mental health influences your physical health and vice versa. As a chiropractor, I don't just look at one part of your body in isolation. Instead, I strive to understand your overall health and well-being. It's this salutogenic approach that can make chiropractic care a valuable component in a comprehensive depression management strategy. Chiropractic care focuses on your nervous system, which is the body's command center. It regulates everything, including your heart rate, breathing, digestion, mood regulation, and your body's ability to appropriately respond and adapt to stress. It's this control over your mood and stress response that ties in closely with depression. A division of your nervous system called the autonomic nervous system is responsible for many of your body's automatic functions. It's split into two branches: the sympathetic nervous system, which governs your body's fight or flight response, and the parasympathetic nervous system, which controls the rest, digest, and heal response. In people with depression, there's often an imbalance in the autonomic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system can get stuck in overdrive, leading to chronic stress and anxiety, and eventually down the path to depression. On the flip side, the parasympathetic nervous system may be underactive, resulting in feelings of fatigue, lack of motivation, and energy. This is exactly where chiropractic care comes into play. By making specific adjustments to the spine, chiropractors can help improve the balance of the autonomic nervous system. We do this by locating and correcting subluxations or misalignments in the spine that create neurological interference. By restoring proper flow of neurological transmission, we can help rebalance your autonomic nervous system, potentially improving mood regulation and reducing feelings of stress and anxiety. According to the National Institute of Health and the Mayo Clinic, regular exercise can boost your mood by increasing the production of endorphins, your body's feel-good chemicals. In a 2023 study published in the British Medical Journal, it concluded that exercise was 1.5 times more effective at helping depression than antidepressant drugs. A balanced diet can help ensure your body gets the nutrients it needs for optimal brain function, including the production of neurotransmitters like serotonin, which regulates mood. Quality sleep, too, is vital for mental health. Lack of sleep or poor quality sleep can exacerbate symptoms of depression. What's really important to note here is that there is absolutely a time and place for pharmaceuticals. If you're dealing with depression, it can be really challenging to make major lifestyle changes like working out regularly, planning out your meals, or changing your sleep habits. That is why chiropractic care is so important in this discussion. It's very passive and beneficial. There's no major lifestyle change required. Just show up to your appointment. Depression can feel like a heavy weight that you're carrying around all the time, but it's a weight that you don't have to carry alone. Whether through chiropractic care or other forms of treatment, there is help available. As a chiropractor, I'm here to support you on your journey to better health, both physically and mentally. Chiropractic care is much bigger than spinal adjustments to feel good. It's about helping you live your greatest life in body and mind. Take care of yourself, and remember, a great life starts with great health, and we're here to help you achieve both. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.